coming, boy, boy, stop coming, boy, 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 stop coming, boy, boy, stop coming, boy.
Hello, it's Wogawell, and this is my third time doing this fucking intro. I'm here with Hab and Cammy, and as you can see, we're playing some Fallout 76. Not really, we're playing Rocket League, but we're going to talk about Fallout 76. So, as you all know, some new info has dropped about Fallout 76. The beta release date, which is such, it's just one of those things, you know? For those of you who've been living under exactly. For those of you who've been living under a rock, the beta releases have been announced October 23rd for Xbox users and October 30th for idiots like me who have a PS4 and PC players, which is
Yay.
so good. If you consider that the release date for the actual
Whoa,
game
what the fuck?
is the 14th of November, which is 2 weeks after the PS4 players get a go at this. Now,
Yippee.
what a goal. Now, one of the things that bothers me is the fact that when we pre-ordered these games and we were promised a beta, which upon further investigation actually means break it early testing or some shit is the name of the beta, which
That's shit, right?
which leans more towards the idea that it's more of a stress test than a beta. Now, to me, when you're releasing a game, one of the things that you do is you either do a stress test or you do a beta. They're both entirely different things. And in this case, it sounds like a mixture of both. So we were promised a beta, and we got,
How the fuck you made?
sorry, and we got it. We got a stress test, which is brilliant.
He fucking scored his own goal.
I know. I'm not too happy about it, to be honest. I think that the date is horrendous because I believe that when we first started hearing rumors flying around about the beta and what have you, the number 8 of October was released as a option, not an optional, but as a placeholder basically. So we were all under the impression that the beta was going to be, a temporary, maybe week-long thing that we could all get involved in before the game was released, and then have some time before the actual game comes out.
Oh my god, this is...
The fact that the beta is being released 3 weeks for Xbox and two weeks for PlayStation before the game actually comes out is it's crazy, to be honest.
Remind me when Dead Redemption 2 was out.
So that's the thing. So the beta itself is I missed. The beta itself is actually out on the PlayStation a day after Red Dead Redemption 2's full releases.
Who the fuck gonna play that? Who the fuck gonna play the Fallout?
Yeah, it's a terrible marketing idea from Bethesda themselves, because I'm going to be playing Red Dead because it's a full game. It's not a fucking beta that I'm going to be playing or a stress test or whatever. And they're basically giving, their reward for people who pre-ordered the game was, hey, we need people to test the servers because you've never done an online game of this.
Oh my god!
Sorry. We've never done an online game of this magnitude before, so we need people to test the servers. For me, that should have been public access. Sorry.
That should be public access.
It should have been public access, sorry, yeah. It should have been public access, because if you're going to stress test your servers, then that's a public thing that they just give to everyone, break the game, basically. Because for me, if you're doing... If you're doing a...
Listen, Voga, did you notice that your thingy, right, is like a 3 stars? There's no longer Black Lotus clan.
Oh my god, why?
They got censored. They got fucking censored.
Oh, I don't know. That's such bullshit. I don't know why. I've never noticed that before.
How the fuck I scored that goal, by the way?
It was a good goal.
I don't know what the fuck I done, though. I was just thinking about what to do, and I just fucking scored
You were
that goal.
thinking about the beta and the frustration of the beta.
I was just so angry, yes. My frustration made me score please.
What a goal. But yeah, so the idea for me, the problem is the differentiation is the fact that a beta is something that people access in private,
All I see is the fucking
they buy it.
stars.
Yeah, I know. They get the beta, they play in the beta, and it's fun for everyone. You're not basically doing anyone a favor. They're doing you a favor by giving you a taste of the game before it was released. But this just, to me, is like a stress test. And then...
Please, mate, hit it. Hit it. Fucking hit it! Oh my...
Seeing as it's 2 weeks before the game's actual release, if the stress...
It's not the beta.
if the
opposed
server,
to
yeah, if the
companies.
servers can handle the load in 2 weeks, then that's not much time to fix the servers, is it? Really, for a company that doesn't have much experience in the sort of
They left.
the sort of MMO world that they're trying to get themselves into. It's I would class it as a mini MMO. If they can't handle the servers, then that leaves them
Wait,
with
who the
very
fuck gonna play that day? I mean, if they're trying to test the servers, right, it's like few days. It's like fucking 2 weeks before Red Dead Redemption. Why would anyone buy the fucking game?
exactly, exactly. To me, I'm going to be playing Red Dead Redemption now. I was planning and hoping that, like I said, the 8th of October was going to be the date of release that we were all expecting, or at least around that time. And that would give me, you know, oh yeah, I've got loads of time to play Fallout 76, and I've got loads of time to have some fun in it, and then Red Dead Redemption comes out. But I'm actually now in the mindset that I'm going to be playing Red Dead Redemption, and that's, you know, if I'm going to buy a fully fledged working title that didn't need any fucking stress test, then I'm going to be playing that instead. And I think in the current gaming market, gaming companies do realize that their
You
dates
fucking imbecile!
Yes, they are.
that their dates can coincide with the release of other games. You know, some companies will hold off on releasing games, and unlucky.
Oh, you
Unlucky.
fucking idiot!
Some companies will actually hold off on releasing games because they know that the competition of that particular date is off, because, you know, these guys, you know, you miss out. What the hell is this? But yeah,
Did
so
you level up?
yeah, I did. I think to be, I'm not too happy about the beta release date. And I think they could have handled it a lot better. I was checking on Twitter, and I saw a lot of people going, yeah, you know, thanks for the date for the beta. We're so happy, blah blah blah. But it's bullshit. It's rubbish. And there was a number of people complaining, and there was a lot of arguments. A lot of people going crazy. Whoa, the beta's too late. It's crap. And
no,
then there
it's too late. You cannot fix something in 2 weeks. There is
I
no way.
agree.
If there's like any huge bug in the program, I mean, if they try to beta stress test it, right?
Yep.
They need to have a much bigger audience to actually try and break the game to the point
Exactly.
where it's constantly fucking down.
That's true.
Otherwise, what they're doing now is just basically pay to play shitty version of a game that's gonna be so buggy that you don't even need to bother
Like
playing
Steam
it.
Early
Just drop it
Access.
down. See, the thing is, you can give as much shit as you want to Battlefield 5, right? Because it's a fucking terrible game at the current moment. At least the beta was a few months before the fucking release of the game, so they can fix few things. And here, it's what they're gonna fucking fix. A fucking few bugs, which Bethesda gonna have a million of them, which fucking 90% of the game won't work anyway, because we're fucking Bethesda. Who believes the fucking game's gonna work?
Exactly, and to your point about the fact that not everyone's going to be on it, and it's not going to be the thing is, it's not going to reflect the amount of people that are going to play it in the finished product, because
Oh, no,
not everyone's going to play the beta. Not everyone's going to play the beta who has it. Not everyone pre-ordered the game. People are waiting until it's released to buy it, and not, you know, there's just going to be far more people on the finished game than there are in this so-called beta
Can people
test.
refund the game after the beta?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can already see the fucking refunds being flagged.
That's
to
the thing.
Bethesda.
That's one of the bad things on their side. So if they had the beta early, at least people would know that they've a long time to fix it. But if the beta goes completely wrong, like if I try and sign in day one,
will.
it will. I know it will. So if I sign in day one, and I can't get into the servers because they're
So-
overloaded, or they break, or there's a bug that breaks everything, or I'm being camp farmed at the start, then
We know
I'm
what
gonna
they're
go.
doing.
I don't want to play the fucking game anymore, and I'm gonna cancel my pre-order. Well, that's probably not gonna happen in my case because I bum Bethesda so much. But there's gonna be a number of people who are
You
just
suck the
gonna.
dick so hard.
Yeah, exactly.
So you believe it's going to be that on water?
I think at the start it will. I don't. It's the first time that Bethesda have done something of this magnitude. They've always done games where it was just single player, and even in the single player games there was a lot of broken issues on release, and this is something they're
Scrolls online.
well,
When
I
they
don't think that was
outsourced
them.
The fucking thing.
Exactly, they
They
outsourced
outsourced
their
the thing.
support.
But they still got the creative like control of it, and you see how it fucking ended up.
Exactly. I mean, Elder Scrolls
This is what I
Online.
expect.
The thought of Elder Scrolls Online is such an amazing concept. You know, if you think about it, I want to play
It
a
was the most boring thing in the
Exactly.
universe, and I played it for like a year. It was
Exactly.
terrible.
I mean, if someone said to you, "Oh, you can play Skyrim, you can play Oblivion online," you would go, excellent. This is going to be the best game of all time. It was a shambles. It was shit. And it was
Oh, when they
because
started, it was terrible. Yeah.
it was because they had no experience and they had a shit team working on it. And again,
It was
this
pay
is
to win type of fucking
exactly.
deal,
You
man.
pay
It
you
was...
pay for the game and then you pay for all the extra fucking additional stuff as well. But to me, it's like they're really not going about it the right way because if you look at it, we've already established there's going to be some paid content. I said in my last video that these card packs they're releasing are going to be free
This
completely,
will
but
be cancer.
it won't be free. You can't expect something that requires some element of gambling or some element of I want more of these packs to be only accessible through leveling up because people are going to be like,
It's
no,
gonna be
I'll pay money for this. Like it's
Fallout
bullshit.
Shelter.
There you
Is
go,
it gonna be
Fallout
same
Shelter.
system? It's gonna be same system, isn't it? I
Fallout
fucking know it.
exactly. When Fallout Shelter was announced, they said, "Oh, it's completely free to play. We want to give a gift to the fans." That's what they said in their press release. When they announced
They
Fallout
fucking does
Shelter,
now.
they said it's a gift for the fans. When you're building buildings, there's no wait time, which is good. There is no wait time. You build your buildings, you collect
it's a
resources really
caps time.
fast. Yeah, you collect your resources really fast. You can play the game without stopping. It's not like Farmville that you'd wait 2 days
No,
for
you
your
will stop
shit.
because you run out of caps.
Sure, but you can do things in the process while you're playing. You can do a lot of stuff. You
Like?
can rush buildings.
Like?
You can do all that stuff. But I'm
And every
with
time
you
you
though.
rush,
I'm getting to
the
your
thing
point.
increase.
Yeah, I'm getting to your point that at the end of the day, they decided, oh, we're going to release loot boxes or we're going to release these, crates that you can get in game. Don't worry.
Lunch boxes.
Yeah, you can get them in game, but you have to romance 10 of your settlers and they have to impregnate each other and produce babies, which takes 24 hours or 12 hours or whatever it is. Or find the mysterious
fast.
stranger 10 times, which takes
Oh,
hours
fuck
in
that,
itself.
yeah.
You know? And the challenges
Especially
that
with the big base.
exactly, and the challenges that they give you for the lunch boxes are insane. Like they're crazy and stupid. And then you go, okay, I might consider buying some. How much are they? £1 each. They're £1 each for a lunchbox.
Wow, really?
I think so. From what I'm pretty sure they're
I
£1
remember
each.
it
Or
was one fucking £5 for like a fucking 20 of them, but
Really?
was there like a bonus for a starter? Yeah. Well, maybe it was even. I don't remember. I played this game off and off for a while.
I'm pretty sure they're £1 each. Correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, it's
No.
money. It costs more money, and when you open the lunchboxes, for those of you who played Fallout Shelter, the rewards you get in them are so shit. Like you have to open up a ton of them to make them any
But if
sort
you
of.
get something good, it's a P.
It is. There's no in between. You can't get mediocre stuff. You can't get medium grade stuff. You either get really shit stuff, or you get really good stuff. And that's like you said, it's pay to win, and it's pay to win on a single player game. It's like fucking hell.
It is, because you can create the missions. You can end up doing missions because you got the fucking this amazing gun which is legendary, and you're
Exactly.
gonna do fucking gazillion damage.
Exactly, and
That's what I'm gonna see in the fucking new one. The
Exact-
Fallout
that's it.
76.
I had full faith in this, and to be honest,
That's
with the
gonna be
release,
like a scope. It's
yeah,
gonna be like super scope for a fucking sniper, like some ammo, enchantments. You know, we got 7 bullets instead of like 2.
that's going to break the game. There's going to be. I agree. There's something with these kind of games. There's always one thing that completely breaks it for everyone else, and if they
Remember this gun from the trailer when he fucking one-shot enemy? It was like a matchlock weapon.
yeah, the flintlock pistol.
Yeah, now imagine if something like there is a fucking card pack and then decrease the speed of reload by 50%,
yeah,
like
exactly,
10% or 20,
exactly.
even be 5%, right? It means you can shoot the thing faster than someone else who have the same weapon. They really make you stronger.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
mean,
which
there'd be people going like, "Oh, you can aim better," but
get good.
let's
Yeah,
be honest,
basically.
5% is still something more than you have.
Exactly, and you lose that fight every time. But they have
Not
said,
every time, right? But I mean,
Yeah.
most of the time.
yeah, they have said that those packs will always be free. That they will not allow them to be bought. But I don't believe that for a second because
They're
it
gonna
seems
let you buy
like
materials or something stupid.
some there's going to be microtransactions 100% because this is that kind of game where Bethesda can go because they've said they're going to support this game. Literally, they've said this is another thing that I wanted to bring up in my next video, but this was the beta overtook what I wanted to say. But they've said that they're going to support this game forever. That it's going to be an online.
Bullshit.
I agree. Again, you can't support a game forever, but they said it's going to be forever
Destiny
supported.
4.
Yeah. But what happens, like how they've said that the only purchasable items in the game with real money are going to be cosmetic and they're not going to do anything. But no,
Yeah, right.
if it, exactly, if a game like this is
Crap in the
released
hat.
and they can go, oh, we're going to release a new, a new pistol that only you can buy with real money, that is, it's not broken. Don't worry, it's not broken. And then you buy it and you find out it's broken and that you kill everyone. Then they're going to take advantage that
Bethesda
everyone's going to
Club.
want to buy it. Everyone's going to want to buy it. Yeah, there's going to be some club bullshit as well.
No, there's gonna be Bethesda Club, and you fucking know it. That's why they
Yeah,
mention skins. You can only buy them for fucking money, like a real money.
exactly, exactly. So
I mean, see, everything is connected. Did you notice that?
everything's connected. Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
I'm not joking. It is. Card packs, Fallout Shelter, right?
Yeah,
Then you
they've
got the
tested it.
fucking cosmetics. It's there, right?
Hmm.
What else? It's a fucking Fallout game, right? And ESO is online, so it's connected and everything. They know what they're doing, and they know how to milk you dry. But
Yeah,
they choose the fucking terrible marketing and terrible fucking choose to release the game when everyone's gonna be way too busy fucking playing the better game.
yeah, exactly. And that's the whole point really. Is like the beta for me could have been handled so much better, and it should have been handled so much better. I'm disappointed in the release date of the beta because it's abusing the fans that are waiting for this. They're going to be using it as a stress test that we paid for. Basically, we pre-ordered the game to get a fucking stress test to something they need on their servers. They
Hmm.
need a stress test. It's not optional. It's not like, oh, let's just see what happens on the release date. They need a stress test. So why are we being
Whoa, whoa,
rewarded
whoa,
by,
whoa, 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 Voga.
yeah?
You're talking about stress testing and Bethesda. It's like the saying Bethesda without bugs.
I know. Like that's it. But they are notorious for leaving things
BG.
unfinished, and having bugs and having
Fucking
issues like that.
notorious. That's the only thing they do in their fucking
I
life.
know, but
Every game they left isn't fucking finished.
of course, but I don't know. I'm frustrated. I think a lot of people are going to disagree, and I don't really give a shit, to be honest. I think, from what I saw on Twitter, the consensus is that we're happy there is a beta of some sort, but you're being
God.
tricked, man. It's not a beta; it's a stress test, and you're doing them a favor by doing this stress test. It's bullshit. If it was released next week or in 2 weeks' time, I'd be happy. We could all get on it. We could have some fun. They could stress test in the background, but what they're doing
Yeah.
now, you don't realize, is that 2 weeks before the game is released, it's a fucking stress test, right? And then for me, it's one of the craziest things I saw about this whole fucking shenanigan bullshit is the fact that Xbox get it an entire week beforehand. Now, I don't know how much dicks Microsoft have sucked, right? Or how much money they've thrown at Bethesda.
All of them.
Yeah, but an entire week, man, is fucking insane. A day or two is fine, but an entire week to
Well,
we're going to
I
be.
hope they lose players on
They
PlayStation
will, of
4.
course.
That's
I hope.
one
I
reason.
think they will. But to me, it's like you look at it with. I go on. I can go on Twitch on the 23rd. I can go on YouTube on the 23rd, and everything I want to know about the beta will be there because people have already played it. You know, all the stuff that the Xbox guys have beforehand. It's crazy because I paid the same money as Mr. Richard who fucking bought it on Xbox to pre-order the game so I could play the beta. Yeah, and he gets to play it a week beforehand because there's dick sucking going on between the companies. It's bullshit. It really is bullshit. Give something extra. Give an extra area to the Xbox players. Give something else. Why does it need to be a week beforehand? Or
They should just get a skin, that's all.
some I don't give a fuck about something like that. A week beforehand for a beta is too much, man. That's too much time for me to go and basically I could watch an entire playthrough of the beta online with someone else and look at it on Twitch or whatever and just spoil the whole thing for myself. It's like saying, oh yeah, we're going to release Avengers 2 a week early in America than Europe, and then Europeans are just going to fucking download it online and view it there instead, and then
Yep.
you've lost everything.
That's what I do.
Exactly.
Cami, don't connect to it.
Yeah.
Portugal will hire man. You have family, think of them. Think of them.
Exactly. And I think, I hope the next video I do on this, which will be leading up to the beta, probably a week beforehand, will be a bit more positive. But right now, it went from being excited to being a bit, eager, pissed off, upset. It's one of those games that I was waiting to play with Hab and potentially Cammy if he decided to get it. But it was a game that I
Not
was really looking
anymore.
forward to. I was really looking forward to getting. and play at least even the beta to have something to play before that. But I don't need to anymore because I got Red Dead Redemption coming up, so I can play that with the guys. So I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
So it's disappointing. It really is. And my final point on it,
Take
really,
that, follow
exactly,
thingy
exactly.
creators.
Yeah,
What's the
yeah.
name of the game anymore anyway?
Fallout 76.
I like
Yeah,
how Cam
take
doesn't
that.
even know what we talk about.
He's good though. I like his input. I like his input. But to my
Cam
point,
is lovely, that's why.
my final point on this is to Bethesda.
Tax.
Yeah, Bethesda, you've made a big fucking mistake by doing it this way. I don't care if the game wasn't ready or not. Give us one fucking area to mess around with on the beta, you know, next week, 2 weeks time. It's coming up. If you make a big mistake on this and the beta breaks and everything breaks, you've got 2 fucking weeks to fix it. What you know, what's your thought process?
What normally people do when things are not ready?
They push them back and cancel them,
Like Microsoft did.
like Microsoft did. Exactly.
Sorry.
Yep, and that sounds like a possibility. I mean, they could surprise us all and everything will be fine. But if you think about it,
But
it really doesn't look likely.
there's like a
Does
surprising
Apple
amount of
people-
bugs.
Yeah, more
Does
bugs.
iPhone people surprise anyone?
Yeah.
Do iPhone people surprise anyone?
No,
No.
they don't.
Okay.
Who buy iPhones by
The
this?
same people who bought this game on Xbox?
Yeah, no, and next time we'll talk about iPhones. The next video we'll talk about iPhones.
What
Yeah,
is your
no.
opinion of iPhones? It suck.
Yeah,
It sucks.
You pay the same money you can do for Samsung, buy Samsung. We are
exactly.
sponsored, by
Anyway.
the way.
Not
My
sponsored.
Huawei.
Yeah,
But please message us on sellout at vogasakdicks.com.
that's a real website. That's a real website.
Yes, exactly.
Well, anyway, we're gonna go play some fucking Crossout. I'm over my rant. Thanks to Cami and Hab for getting involved, and hopefully we have another one of these in maybe a week's time or 2 weeks' time, going forward to discuss hopefully some new information, some new nice things that keep us happy as opposed to make us sad.
Not likely.
Okay, not likely. But anyway, this has been your good friend Wogawell, your good lover Wogawell, and I'll see you in the next video.
You cheated on me, you bastard.